So what's going on today, guys? I really appreciate you tuning in to today's vlog. If you haven't, if you're new, please stop and hit that subscribe button. It really goes a long way to building this community up, and I really appreciate each and every one of you. Have you guys got yourself into a situation where, you know, you went a little bit too far? I mean, nothing real serious, but I have, and right now we're starting to fix it. So as you guys know, we use the Back to Eden garden method, and when we first moved in here, I was all about it. Get wood chips, wood chips, wood chips. And we ended up finding a local tree company that needed a place to dump their wood chips. So 3 years ago, they ended up starting to dump some wood chips, and it was pretty good. We got our garden site. We ended up using it around the entire property. We even used it for our landscaping. We also ended up using these wood chips to help fight wet areas on the property. Just like the garden, it obviously helps build up the topsoil, and so it really covered up a lot of area that was wet. However, the wood chips kept coming, and I never said stop. So right now, basically our front yard is all wood chips, man. You have a garden over there, obviously, but all this is absolutely wood chips. And to be honest, the girls are kind of sick of it. So right now we are doubling back, and we're actually just got a load of topsoil, and we actually need a lot more. And we're gonna be covering up these wood chips, just making this area, you know, just a little bit more user-friendly for the kids. We're gonna end up planting some grass seed around here. Now you guys might think, you know, just let it break down, continue that growth of the topsoil. So even though we are covering up building grass, it's not that bad of an idea. So when I dig down through these chips, we have moisture, but then look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at how much they've broken down into topsoil. Like, that is absolutely amazing. Now we have this topsoil that we brought in. Now, if you would think, you know, why don't you just let the chips break down and then grow grass? Well, we kind of want to sort of make things attractive to the eye when people drive by and want to maybe purchase chicken or come for farm tours. You know, this is also our home as well, so we want it to be able to be, you know, multi-purpose and not just, you know, madness, chaos. We have a lot going on with all the kids around here. So right now we are cleaning that up, and it's not that of a bad idea, because if we ever want to expand the garden, all we need to do is just recover the grass with more wood chips, and we have the topsoil base already started, because these chips are still going to continue to break down. I mean, it might take a little bit longer because there's not going to be a lot of nitrogen on it, but the same principle is still going, except we're bringing in topsoil instead of allowing the chips to break over time. So right now what we're doing, we're actually raking up a few of the bigger sticks like this. I mean, this would take forever to break down, and grass wouldn't grow on here. So I have been raking this up. Chris started as well, and I'm actually going to be moving that over the bee area, because we are going to keep that wood chips, and we're going to keep the garden, obviously, and then the potato area and flower area still wood chips. Basically what we're going to have is this covered up topsoil. We're actually going to come through here. It's absolutely madness right now with weeds. However, we're going to fix our garden lane in between, and that's going to be covered up as well. So this is going to be a big project. It's not going to be able to be finished today. However, we can get started on it. And at the end of the day, I need to check on the bees. I need to see if the queen is around. Unfortunately, I think we lost it, and I think we're done with bees for the year, but I gotta check to see what's going on in there. Besides spreading out dirt, we also want to tear up some of these weeds, because they're more like mini trees. They're pretty thick. I mean, look at this. That's about an inch. This is about an inch thick right here. I mean, man, I can't even pull that out.
It's always so surprising to me that you can do all these things to grow vegetables and fruit and flowers, and they're sabotaged 8 million ways, and then a weed has this like root that's like a foot long, and you don't get any water, you don't
do anything
special to it,
and it grows. Well, you're doing good. You have actually the hardest part.
I got a good helper.
Cool. Yeah, so the word I was trying to use was curb appeal. Curb appeal. When someone drives up, there's good curb appeal to, you know, want to come check out the farm. If there's complete madness, someone's just gonna drive right by. So we want to fix that, and this is the start of it. And I'm really excited because it's gonna make things look really good, real crisp. Because when you have really good vegetables growing and stuff sort of like organized, people might think you're organized when you're actually maybe not.
It's stinking hot. I filled up one wheelbarrow full. Jeremy's gonna go dump it for me, and I'm gonna sit and rest. I just keep imagining what it'll look like with nice green grass planted here, and I'm hoping that keeps me motivated because there's still a lot to do. This looks so good.
I know.
I'm so excited. This is definitely worth all that hard work.
Yeah.
If only like
We
just
need
fast forward and get the grass to grow.
Yeah, we only had, what is it, 5 cubic yards of topsoil. We probably need a good 20 to finish the job.
Yeah, if you're gonna go back there.
Yeah, because we're gonna go up front and we're gonna go back behind the garden.
But that actually went farther than I thought
it
would.
did do pretty good. So, but
like Weston's,
yeah.
He planted
Look at
some
this.
grass.
Weston's so funny. We got troll heads planted. He transplanted grass. But so that's the next thing we gotta do is throw down seeds and some hay. But right now I gotta check the bees, hun. I think the bees.
Do you have any bees?
I think they're done. I think we're done for the year. But I'm gonna go check. Last time I checked,
There's always next year.
there is always next year. But so where we're at right now, basically, I'm hoping that there's eggs. When I checked last time, the queen was hatched and she destroyed all the other queens because we did have 10 queen cells. I mean, sorry. So right now I'm hoping to go in there and see some eggs and maybe some larvae. So let's go check it out. This might be a mistake, but I'm not gonna put a bee suit on. There are no bees coming out of here, so I don't think we have anything left. There is, oh, one just came out. But anyways, let's go. I got the smoker. I got the smoker nice and hot. I'm kind of frustrated at this point right now with the bees. We worked really hard to try to get some honey this year. However, that's not the case. We started over 4 times. If anything, you know, meeting Lamar, building that friendship. I learned a lot this year regarding bees through Lamar and Welsh Mountain Apiaries. I mean, I'm just gonna support him this year. I'm gonna buy all my honey from him and pay him back. I mean, not that I have to. I mean, just the friendship that we have created has been amazing, and I really appreciate that. But let's go dive in here and put this to rest for once and for all. I don't even know. I don't even know what to tell you guys, to be honest. I'm pretty frustrated, but I learned a lot, and that's what counts, and I got a good friend. Yeah, there's no bees up top. We got some bees. Oh, my smoker died though. It's not the time to have a smoker that died. There's definitely a lot of honey. I don't know if you guys can tell, but that is filled. You know what? I'm gonna go get the smoker up and my bee suit on. There's a few more bees than I thought there would be, but I don't think we're still gonna have a thriving hive. But you never know, we gotta check it out. It could have a queen, it could survive, it could last, which is awesome. So basically what I'm looking for right now is see if there's any eggs, because the queens did hatch. Last time I ended up missing the eggs. I guess the only thing that's a good sign is that it's not a laying worker hive yet. So right now there's nothing really going on. I don't see any eggs. I always have a hard time with this hat on. Right now there's absolutely nothing going on. I don't see a thing. I guess the only bright side is that it's not a laying worker hive. It hasn't turned into that. I'm assuming eventually it's going to. The only thing that makes me think that it's not is that maybe our queen is still out on a mating flight. So I took the best frame out and I wanted to look at it without that hood on, because I can't really see with the hood if there's eggs, and I don't see any. I do see some honey. This is all capped honey, and all of these combs are filled with honey. So I'm calling it. I am calling the done with the bees for this year. So I'm actually going to bring this over to the boys, get some spoons, and taste it. We don't have a lot. This is the best frame that we got. There's a mix of honey, there's some pollen here. So I'm going to enjoy what we have with the kids and Juliana, and I'm probably going to come back and get the rest of it. There's a few more good frames. There's not going to be enough to bottle up or anything. But let's go show this to the kids. The other thing is, even if the queen was out on a mating flight, there's not enough bees to sustain the hive and take care of the new brood that she would be laying. I ended up talking to Lamar, and the point of the season that he's in, he doesn't have any extra. So, I mean, that's just how it is, and that's how, for every beekeeper, that's what it is. So, that's what I'm going to end up doing. And here they come. Hey, boys, go get a bunch of spoons.
Yeah, I want.
All right, wait, where's my spoon?
I'll go get it. Oh, sorry. I'll go get it.
What, you didn't get me a spoon?
I'll go get it. No, I'll go get it. Daddy, I want the best of that little best stuff.
Well, we got to wait for Landis now. He's going to get me a spoon.
Oh, you got the best honey, Dad. Oh, look at that.
Oh my.
Can I try? Can I try?
Yeah, everyone dive in.
Yeah.
Go slow down. All right, if you got a scoop, back up.
Oh, this is like the wax of the brown thing. Then why do you get this is good.
I'm the beekeeper. I'm the bee releaser. That's why I get more. Good, right?
My neck is scratchy.
It's interesting.
My neck
There's a lot of pollen in it.
It's like totally different. Like in this area versus this area.
Yeah. But there's still, here you can still sort of see it.
But Daddy,
It's all pollen right
Like
there.
that was really tangy. It was good.
Right here.
I think I'm
See all that? This yellow, bright yellow is a lot of pollen. Be good for allergies. Alright guys, I really appreciate you tuning in to today's video. We got a lot done. The boys helped me move this pile of dirt. Joanna took care of some weeds. And sadly, the bees are done. I tell you what, that honey was delicious. I mean, probably the best honey I have had. Even though we couldn't bottle that honey, it was sure nice to be able to taste some honey that was harvested from our own property. Well guys, I really appreciate you tuning in. I really appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to watch our lives. If you haven't, please hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up if you like what you see. And don't be afraid to leave some comments. And I think the boys have something to tell you.
Hit that subscribe button!
And I'll
Hit that
yeah.
subscribe button!
And I'll see you guys on the next video.